Yo, what's good with you guys? It's been a long time, and I will admit, I haven't been keeping up with Black Clover too much since it's been on hiatus. I have been hearing news here and there, but overall, I'm really just surprised because today the spoilers dropped for chapter 332. I had no idea they were even coming out. I was last time here, I think it was like what, August 8th they were coming out, or at least around that time, like mid August to early August. So that's the last thing I heard about, at least like Black Clover news. Because look, y'all, the Black Clover fan base has been absolutely dead. I mean, like comatose, like it's just been absolutely dead since Black Clover has went on hiatus. And of course, we're waiting for the anime and movie news. But yeah, right now, look, all that put aside, chapter 332 dropped and it opens up with our boy Asta. He's getting promoted. And he's getting promoted to basically vice captain of the Black Bulls. Now, we know that Noct, he still goes on his missions from time to time. And obviously, Yami, he is the captain of the Black Bulls. Yuno has been promoted to Grand Magic Knight, which is essentially the captain of the Golden Dawn, which I believe he was already that, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he was vice captain. No, he was vice captain. So yeah, he's one step above Asta, but if we could all just be honest here, we know that Asta right now is the strongest, at least in the Clover Kingdom. I'm not too sure about Lucius. And of course, we're going to see more powerful characters in this arc. So right now, I kind of want to hold my breath on Asta being the strongest in the whole entire, Black Clover verse. And right here, man, it just brings almost tears to my eyes because we finally see Asta really, he got up out the mud. He came from the trenches, and right now he's being recognized and he's being honored as he should be because without him, literally the whole world would have ended. And, Lucius, yeah, we'll talk about that later. We'll definitely talk about Lucius later because our boy Lucius, yeah. Well, let's just say without him and Asta, things would have really turned for the worse in the Clover Kingdom. And as we all know, if the Clover Kingdom goes down, then pretty much the whole world goes down because it seems like no other kingdom can do anything else besides the Clover Kingdom, which hopefully in this arc it changes. So if you guys had noticed something earlier in the last panel, we noticed that like a captain was missing. And that captain was our beloved Yami, who is currently taking a dump and smoking a cigarette as he always does. That's pretty much what he's famous for. But the reason why he's like really just smoking a cigarette while taking a dump is because he's contemplating something. And the thing that he's really contemplating is that Charlotte has been avoiding him and acting strange for an entire year because, as we know, there's been a time skip for a year and there hasn't really been any progress between Charlotte and Yami. And Yami, he's like wondering, yo, like, what's the deal? So that's when our boy Finral, the Mac Daddy, he goes to Yami, tells him, hey, look, Charlotte's got feelings for you, and she's madly in love with you, and she wants to get married. And I don't really know if this panel right here with where we see Noelle and Mimosa, I don't know if like they both heard it, and that's kind of like the reason why, or maybe it's because they were at the meeting with Asta, which we do know that they were there, or like the ceremony, not meeting, but like ceremony. So maybe they're both thinking about our boy Asta. But going back to it, look, love is in the air in this chapter, and yeah, you guys are really going to see what our boy Asta is going to do towards the end of this video because, Asta, he's getting older and he's thinking about having a family. It just depends on which woman that is, right? And also, let's just take time out to just, look at Mimosa and Noelle and how far they've grown through the years. They're definitely grown women right now. Let's just say that. But, yeah, our boy Asta, he proposes to Sister Lily. Yeah, and he's dead serious. Like our boy is like, look, I want you to have my kids. I want you to be my wife. I don't care about the age gap. I don't care about none of that. I don't even care if you're a woman of the cloth. I don't even care if you're dedicated to God for your entire life. Our boy Asta, he's like, look, I just defeated Lucifero. I'm the man's right now. I'm next in line to become Wizard King in probably like 5 years. He's spitting his game with Sister Lily. He's laying it all out on the table. And our girl, Sister Lily, like the ball is in her hands, game winning shot. But our boy Asta, he just missed that shot. She just pretty much just like shoots it all down. She's like, look, you're like a little brother to me, your family. And our boy Asta, like he takes it actually pretty well. He's mature about it. He's a grown man now. And he says, you know what? Although I didn't get my goal and I can't change people's thoughts, I'm still going to become Wizard King. And right here in this panel, we see Lucifero just looking pitiful. And they're like in the underworld right now. We actually see a time spell underneath Lucifero, so we can presume that, our boy Julius or Lucius is torturing Lucifer in the underworld. I mean, talk about an L for real, man. Like, sheesh. And the one thing that I did notice when I was reading the summary is that Lucifer, he's still very prideful. Like, even in defeat, even while being tortured, he says to Lucius, I have the most powerful magic in the world, in the entire universe. And Lucius is saying, look, that may be true, but human beings have far more superior magic, which I know that he means not in terms of like power or overwhelming mana, but human beings in the Black Clover universe just have like hacks on top of hacks on top of hacks. Like, I'm not too sure necessarily what devils might have in terms of like the magic power, but I think that Lucius really knows what he's talking about for real. And in the last panel, we actually see our boy Lucius, really looking like Julius, appear before Asta as he confesses to Sister Lily, or really after he finishes and kind of gets shot down again. And he says to Asta, congratulations, you have finished the midpoint, or you have, surpassed to be, I believe it's not Grand Magic Knight. I have to go back and see which rank is Asta now. You guys can comment down below in the section, because I know it's like Vice Captain, but I forgot like the official title for it. But yeah, not only does Lucius appear after our boy Asta got shot down, but he really appears at a really interesting moment. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this chapter, Black Clover chapter 300, and I believe it's just 332. I believe it should be that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this chapter in the comment section. I know it's been some months, guys, and I miss Black Clover. Every time I typed in Black Clover on YouTube, it would just be like the same videos, same old videos from like 2 months ago, and different theories about what's going to happen next. Now, my main theory is that I believe that Lucius is going to try to use Lucifer's magic, and I believe it's Beelzebub's magic as well, to form all together to, control reality. So that's kind of like my theory that I'm going with. But anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and comment down below and tell me what you guys liked about this video. And as always, make sure you guys have a wonderful night, and peace.